Hey everyone, this is Michelle Goldstein, and you are at Heart Alchemy Yoga on YouTube. Please subscribe to the channel to stay in the loop of all of our great yoga classes that we're putting out every week for you all to practice to. Today we're going to do another yoga flow, so let's go ahead and get started and come to sit to start out. Bring the soles of your feet together in front of you and take your heels a little further away than usual so that you've got a wide diamond shape right in front of your face here between your legs. And fold forwards. Take a few moments to settle into your body with your breath and your mind. Begin to elongate your breath. And smooth out your breathing. Breathe all the way down to the base of your spine. Good. Gently roll yourself up and come to downward facing dog pose. Moving in. Maybe sink the right heel down, bend your left knee. And sink the left heel down, bend the right knee. Spread your fingers. Good. Now lift both heels up high. Slope the hips up. And keep that exhale, press the heels down to the ground. Inhale, shift forwards to a plank position. And exhale, lower down to chaturanga. Inhale, lift to upward facing dog. Exhale, draw the hips back to downward dog pose. Deep breath through your nose. Good. Bring your feet up to the front of your mat. Align your feet, lengthen your spine. Inhale. Fold forwards as you exhale. Rise up to stand up. Inhale. Exhale, the palms meet in front of your heart. Good. Inhale, arms reach to the sky. Exhale, fold in half. Drop the head. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. As you exhale, step back to plank and lower down to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Just classic Surya Namaskar A. Press the thumbs down, pointer fingers press down, quadriceps flex, neck soft. Inhale, rise up on the toes. Exhale, look forwards and walk or hop your feet to the front of your mat. Lengthen your spine, inhale. Fold forwards on your exhale. Rise up to stand up, inhale. Exhale, the palms meet at the heart. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog pose. Deep breath. Allow the breath to move through your nose and along the back of your throat. So you make a sound like the sound of the ocean in the back of your throat. Inhale the heels up. Exhale, walk or hop the feet up. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold into the legs. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Exhale, palms meet at the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog pose. Good. From here, step your right foot up to the front of your mat, please. Set your left knee down and take both arms up for a low lunge position. Sink the hips a little forwards. Lift the low belly, lift the heart. Soften the shoulders. Spread the fingers, one more breath in. Exhale the hands down to the front of your mat. Tuck your left toes under, lift the left knee up, and we'll come into standing splits from here. Both legs straight. You can grab blocks for under your hands if they help you. Flex your thighs, spread the toes. Relax your neck. One more breath. Okay, step back to crescent pose on the back toes. Take both arms up to the sky and sink down into the hips a little. The right thigh, the front one, draws back into its hip socket. Good, and one more breath here. Lift the heart. Exhale the hands down to the mat. Step back to plank and take a vinyasa. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale back, downward dog pose. Take a cycle of breath. Step the left foot up to the front of your mat. Lower the right knee. Take both arms up. Be mindful that the left knee is not collapsing inwards or collapsing outwards. So the left knee tracks over the left middle toe in these lunges, the front knee. Lift the low belly. Soften the shoulders, big breath in. Exhale the hands down to the ground. Right toes tuck, lift the right knee. Step up onto the left leg for standing splits. Spread your toes, keep the feet and the legs engaged. Shoulders away from the ears, relax your neck. And just one more breath in, lift the right leg. Softly step back to crescent pose, high lunge on the back toes. Good, one more breath in. Exhale, release the hands down, step to plank and lower to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog pose. Check in with the breath. When you're ready, bring your feet up to the front of your mat. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bow into the legs. Bend your knees, chair pose, inhale, and fold forwards on your exhale. Lengthen flat back, inhale. Exhale to chaturanga, make your way back. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps up to the front of your mat. Come up to warrior one pose, inhale. Exhale, release the hands, step back and lower to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, down dog, left foot steps through. Back heel flat, come up warrior one, inhale. Exhale, release the hands down and take a vinyasa. Reestablish the connection of your hands and your feet with the ground. Feel the lift up from that grounded place through the hips. Inhale, the heels lift. Exhale, walk or hop the feet up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, chair pose, inhale. Fold forwards on the exhale. Lengthen, inhale. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot steps through, back heel flat. Come up, warrior one, inhale. Exhale, release the hands, step back and lower down. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. Left foot steps through. Come up, warrior one, inhale. Exhale, release the hands. Step back and lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Hug the belly in to engage the abdominal muscles and support your middle and lower back. And again, bring your feet to your hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, chair pose, inhale. Fold forwards, exhale. Lengthen, inhale. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot steps through, back heel flat. Come to warrior one, inhale. Exhale the hands to the mat. Step back and lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, down dog. Left side, step through. Come up for a breath. Inhale. Exhale, release to plank and lower down to chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, down dog. Each breath becomes the next breath. Actively participate in the experience of this. One more time, bring your feet to your hands. Lengthen, inhale. Fold, exhale. Bend the knees, chair pose, inhale. Fold forwards, exhale. Lengthen, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back. Right foot steps through. Warrior one, come up. Inhale. And release. And lower down on the exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left side, step through. Come up for a breath. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, release to plank and lower down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, down dog. Good. Lift the right leg. Inhale. Exhale, step through to warrior one. Come up for a breath. Let's open up to warrior two pose. Good. Reverse warrior on your inhale. Now straighten the right leg on the exhale. Good. Reach forwards. Inhale. And come into triangle pose as you breathe mindfully. Your right hip, your front hip, draw the right hip into the midline of your body. Feet stamp down. Quadriceps flex. Sides of the torso lengthen. Shoulders down the back. Beautiful. Come up to warrior two pose. Gaze over your right middle finger. Soften your shoulders. One more breath. Okay, hands down to your mat. Step back to plank. Lift the right leg up. Lower your left knee down to the ground. Walk your hands under your shoulders. Reach the left arm forwards to the front of your mat. Good. Now from here, you'll take your left arm out to the left and your right leg out to the right. Flex the right foot strongly. Kind of intense, but maybe lift the corners of your mouth. Breathe. One more inhale. Good. Exhale, right leg back. Left arm forwards. Good. Just the left hand down to the ground here. Left toes tuck under. Press to a down dog split. Lift that right knee up. As you exhale, bring the right knee over to the left elbow. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, right knee to the right elbow for a breath. Inhale, right leg lifts up. Exhale, step the right foot back up to the front of your mat. Left foot steps up to meet the right. Lengthen the spine, inhale. Fold forwards on the exhale. Rise up to stand up, inhale. Exhale, palms meet at the heart. We're going to keep it moving here for a few. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left leg lifts up, inhale. Exhale, step through. Come up to warrior one. Good. Open up to warrior two. Reverse warrior for a breath. Left leg straight. Reach forwards into triangle pose as you breathe. So feel the connection of your feet and the ground that you stand on. Feel that left hip hug into center. Sides of the waist lengthen. Shoulders away from the ears. Quadriceps engage. Good. Now come up to warrior two. Sink down into the left hip. One more breath. Good. Release the hands down to the ground. Step to plank. Lift the left leg. Lower the right knee to your mat. Good. Left hand under left shoulder. Right arm reach forwards. And then right arm out to the right. Left leg out to the left. Left foot flex. Push the floor away. Relax your face. One more breath. Good. Left leg back. Right arm forwards, inhale. Just the right hand down on the exhale. Good. Tuck the right toes under. Lift your right knee up. Down dog split, inhale. Exhale, left knee to the right elbow. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, left leg lifts up. Exhale, step all the way through. Right foot steps up to meet the left. Lengthen, inhale. Fold in, exhale. Rise up to stand up, inhale. Palms connect at the heart on the exhale. Beautiful, you guys. Stand on your right leg and come to tree pose with the left foot. Bring the palms together in front of your heart. Ground yourself down through the standing foot and leg. Lift yourself up through the crown of your head. Shoulders soften. Breathe. Beautiful. Now from here, take your left ankle, cross it over your right thigh, flex the left foot, and bend your right knee for half chair pose. Retract the shoulder heads a little bit so you get space across the collarbones. One more breath. Okay, come up to stand, lift the left knee, and let's come to half moon from here. Extend the left leg back as you bring the right fingertips to a block or the floor under your right shoulder. Flex the left foot strongly. Get space around your neck. Flex the quads. In all of these hamstring stretches, you want to flex the quadriceps. One more breath. Good. Step back to warrior two pose with the left foot. Reverse warrior one more time, inhale. Side angle pose on the exhale. Right fingertips to a block or the floor on the inner right foot. Sink into the right hip a little. Get a little rotation in the upper spine. Good. One more breath here. Nice. Both hands down to the ground. Come up on the back toes. Lengthen the left leg back. Plant the palms down into the ground. Okay, this is going to be fun. Lift the right foot up. Hug the left knee in toward, or your right knee in towards the right shoulder. Good. And then shoot the right leg back to plank. Roll to the outer left foot, reach the right arm up for side plank. Feel the hips lift. Spread the toes, spread the fingers. Soften the shoulders. One more breath. Good. Right hand down. Vinyasa. Get yourself present with your breathing. Bring your feet up to the front of your mat. Lengthen the spine, inhale. Fold forwards on the exhale. Rise to stand up on the inhale. Palms meet at the heart on the exhale. Close your eyes for a moment. Bring your attention into your body. Notice how you feel. Gently open your eyes. Stand on your left leg, come to tree pose with the right foot. Ground down through the standing leg. Lift up through the heart. Lift up through the spirit. Soften your gaze. Right foot cross over the left ankle, the right ankle cross over the left thigh, and bend the left knee. Half chair pose. Deeply breathing. The Taoists say that the light of the soul lives in the eyes. So allow your eyes to be soft and kind. The window of the soul. Sink down one more breath. Okay, come to half moon. You can keep the gaze soft and the corners of the mouth lifted. The expression on our faces is potentially a reflection of what's going on inside, but it also influences what's going on inside. So if we're in a challenging situation, it can be beneficial to adjust our expression, and it softens the experience from the outside in. One more breath. Okay, step back to warrior two pose. Reverse your warrior inhale. Side angle pose on the exhale. Press the feet down, lift the low belly, open the heart. Good. Both hands come down to the ground. Come up on the back toes. Bring the left foot to the left an inch and plant the hands down into the mat. Good. Now you'll lift the left foot up, hover the left knee in towards your left elbow, and then shoot the left leg back. Roll to the outer right foot. You're in side plank here, Vashisthasana. Feel the hips lift up. Shoulders down the back. One more breath. Good. Release to plank and lower down to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog pose. Okay. Step your right foot up to the front of your mat. Come up on your fingertips. On an inhale, press your right leg straight. If you can't do this without blocks, then grab blocks. On an exhale, bend the right knee. Good. Inhale, straighten the right leg as best you can. Exhale, bend the right knee. One more time, straighten the right leg. Good. Now keep the right leg straight. Hop the left foot up a few inches. Spin the left heel flat to the floor. Okay, your right hip has a tendency to collapse out to the right. Do the opposite. Draw the right hip into center. And then with your left hand either to the floor or a block. Most of you probably on the inside of the right foot. Maybe a few of you, if you have very long arms or flexible outer hips, maybe the outside of the right foot with the left hand. Reach the right arm up for twisting triangle pose. Feel that right hip draw in. Flex the thighs, hug the belly in. Shoulders down the back, relax your gaze. One more breath. Good. Right hand down to the ground. And then from here, spin your right foot in so the feet come parallel. And you drop into Prasarita Padottanasana. Again, grab blocks if you can't easily reach the floor with your hands. Relax your gaze. You could even close your eyes here. Lift the kneecaps up so the quads flex. In every single hamstring stretch, you want to engage the fronts of the legs. Good. Now walk yourself over to your right foot and spin the right foot out to the front of your mat. Come up on the back toes. Lower the left knee to the ground. Okay, if it feels good, you can come down onto the elbows. Relax your neck. Very nice. Come on up. Come onto the fingertips. Tuck the left toes under, lift the left knee up, and step the left foot up to the front of your mat. With the feet on the outside of the hands, bend the knees, bring the palms together for malasana, yogi squat. Take a moment to remember why you practice. Beautiful. Press the legs straight. Parallel the feet as you fold forwards. And step it back to downward dog pose. So you could take a vinyasa here if you want it. Otherwise, just explore your down dog. And step the left foot up to the front of your mat. On an inhale, press the left leg straight. As you exhale, bend your left knee. Inhale, straighten the left leg. Exhale, bend the left knee. One more time, straighten the left leg. And now step the right foot up a few inches. Spin the right heel flat to the floor. Your left hip draws into center. Right hand to either the inside or outside of the left foot. Use a block if it helps you. Reach the left arm up. Adjust and readjust that left hip and flex the quads. So the left hip continually draws in, navel hugs in. Now open into the upper back. Beautiful. Now left hand down, spin the left foot in, and bend forwards at the hips for prasarita. Let your head hang heavy. Good. Walk over to the left foot. Turn the left foot out to the front of your mat. Come up on the back toes. Set the right knee down. You can widen your stance a little. Maybe bend the elbows or elbows to a block. Check in with your mind. Bring the mind to the breath. Bring breath to the body with your awareness. Okay, and now come up onto the hands, come up onto the fingertips. Right toes tuck under, lift the right knee, and you'll step the right foot up to the outside of the right hand. Bend the knees, malasana. Okay, so option A, you can stay right here. Option B, I'm going to teach crow pose, so this is a great opportunity to practice your arm balances. In crow, just FYI, if you have the strength for downward dog, you have the strength for crow. It's really a matter of counterbalance, finding your balancing point. If you're having a hard time with crow, just bear that in mind. Oftentimes it's just fear that's keeping us from balancing, and There's nothing wrong with that. It's actually fine. We've all got our fears. Maybe today's a day that you play with it a little bit. Plant the hands down, and you're going to walk yourself back enough that if you were to drop your head to the mat, it would land on the mat and not on the floor in front of you. Plant the palms, take the knees up as high as you can onto the triceps. Some of you can maybe even get the knees up into the armpits. And you'll tip yourself forwards and maybe just lift one foot up. Make sure you're breathing, soften your gaze. Maybe you lift the right foot, both feet. Maybe you start to draw the heels in towards your hips. Good. Lower the feet, bend the knees, come all the way onto your butt. And just like we started, only now we bring the heels in closer, fold forwards into Baddha Konasana. Let your head shake out a little bit to release your neck. Forgive yourself for falling. Forgive yourself for being too afraid to try. Forgive yourself for gloating because you did such an awesome crow. Forgive yourself and fill that space of forgiveness with love and understanding of the human experience. Press yourself up. Swing your left leg back. Come to pigeon on the right side. You can make a pillow with your forearms if it feels good. Good. Switch sides now. Slow down the breath, especially the exhale. Can you elongate the exhale? So it's even a few moments longer than the inhale. Okay, good. Press yourself up. And we'll take one downward dog pose. One last down dog to counter stretch the hip stretches. And also to re-warm the upper back for camel. Okay, set your knees down on your mat. Stand up on your knees. Lengthen your tailbone and your sitting bones down. Lift the chest up. Lift the chest up. Maybe you reach your hands back for your heels if that feels good to you. Feel the heart lift. Gaze soft. Corners of the mouth lift. One more breath in. Good. Come on up and come all the way onto your back. Cross the ankles behind you. Lie down on your back. Bring your knees to your chest. Release your left leg to the ground, right knee to your chest. And let's take a twist over to the left. Check in with the expression on your face often. It's one of the first things that I go to when I catch myself stressing out about something. I check in with my jaw and soften my gaze. Come back to center. Bring the left knee into your chest, straighten the right leg, and twist to the other side. And I'll tell you what that really helps with is softening the experience. It helps ease the stress. You can start to apply your mindfulness. Okay, this is happening. This is how I feel. It's valid. It's possible to soften around it. Forgive ourselves. And tap into the understanding and compassion of the human experience. Come back to center. Let's take a happy baby pose. Hook the big toes with your 2 peace fingers on each hand. And as you flex the feet, shoulders sink down, hips down, knees down by your sides. Beautiful. And now release your legs to the floor, arms to the floor. Savasana. So if you'd like to rest in Savasana for a while longer, please hit pause. Otherwise, bring your knees to your chest. Roll to your side. And press up to sit. Take a comfortable seat and allow your eyes to close. The energy that we express when we lift the corners of our mouth is profoundly healing. One of my favorite Taoist meditations is this inner smile meditation, where you gently lift the corners of your mouth and direct that smiling energy into the internal organs, the heart, the lungs. Smile into your liver, your spleen and pancreas, your stomach, the digestive tract, the intestines, the kidneys, and your lower back and adrenals. All of these vital organs that keep us going our entire lives. Smile into them with gratitude. This really is a Taoist meditation, part of the Taoist practice of what they call immortality. At the very least, this will enhance radiant health. Bring your palms together in front of your heart and extend some of that smiling vibe, that goodwill and loving kindness to the world. Lift your heart, bow your head. Namaste, everybody. This is Michelle Goldstein. Thank you again for practicing with us here at Heart Alchemy Yoga on YouTube. We're filming today at Light on Lotus in Los Angeles. Check it out if you're ever in town. Please like, share, and comment on the videos. And subscribe if you want to stay in the loop of all of our new yoga classes. Thank you so much, you guys. Namaste.